Once you've logged in, you want to make sure that you are on the screen that shows your school as well as the classes that you've enrolled in Turnitin.com for. Choose the class in which the teacher is asking you to submit a paper. Choose the class instead of the teacher's name. If you have not turned in a paper yet, the Submit button will be blue, and you can click on that. If it's your first time using Turnitin.com, you want to change the first drop-down menu from Cut and Paste to say Single File Upload. So again, this first section should say Single File Upload. Make sure you enter your name in, and then choose a submission title. Perhaps ask your teacher what they'd like you to call it. Each section that has a red star must be filled in. For this last one, you choose the Browse button. If you don't see where Browse is on your screen, take a look at where I'm circling. Choose Browse, and then it's simply like attaching a file to an email. Find in your My Documents folder your essay, and then when you're ready, choose Upload. This is going to show you a sample of your essay without its formatting. This way, you can tell if it's the correct version of your essay. Occasionally, we title a paper our name or something like English paper, but how do you know it's last year's English paper or this year's English paper? In order to know that, this gives you an opportunity to look at the paper before you submit it. If you're sure this is the one you want to turn in, click Submit. This process can take up to 2 minutes if it's a longer essay or if it has more quotations or sources used. When the process is done, it's going to give you a receipt. What that means is that it will show you what your paper looks like in a PDF version, but it will only show you page 1. If you had an essay that was 4 pages long, it would still only show you page 1. So don't concern yourself. At the top it even says, this receipt contains only the first page of your submission. You can take a look at your essay, but you cannot edit any of it. If you are finished, you can click Go to Portfolio. If you don't see where that is, take a look at where I'm circling. That will take you back to your submission page. Mine has 99% similarity to another paper. If you want to view, you can either click View or you can click on the percentage. This will take you to a separate page that will show you not only the percent, but it will break it down to what it is similar to. For example, one problem people run into is they can tell that their paper went through because it says a percentage at the top, but it says nothing on the right side. In order to get that information, you want to click the word Originality on the top left. Once your report is run, you can actually hover over the information where it matches. It will show you a little arrow. When you click the arrow, it will take you to the actual website where it matches. This version is a little hard to read, so you can make it larger. If it is something that a student has copied, then it won't show you the other student's paper. If it gives you a website, like Montgomery County Schools, then you can see the similarity. Something else your teacher may ask you to do is print the report. The printer icon is in the bottom left. If you don't see it, please take a look at where I'm circling. Once you click on it, it will give you 2 options, and you want the first option. You want to view the current view for printing. It will take a minute, and at the bottom you'll see an open, save, or cancel sign. You can save it to your computer and it will look exactly as it is on the screen, or you can just open it for printing. Most of the time, teachers won't ask you to print page 1, but they will want you to print the paper as well as the last page, which is the originality report. Please don't forget to actually take out the originality report and include that. What you'll see here is not only the overall percent, but the percent that came from internet sources, from other publications, as well as what matched other student papers. When you go to print, it's File, Print, and if you're in a computer lab, you want to choose the appropriate computer lab. If you're in the library, choose the first computer option. As I said, you don't need the first page, so you can print pages 2 through the end, and you'd hit OK. Remember, Turnitin.com isn't really a gotcha. Oftentimes, teachers will allow you to resubmit papers. One of the most important things to remember is that the first time you submit, it usually takes less than a minute to get your report. However, if you resubmit your paper, oftentimes it doesn't come any sooner than 24 hours. So if you know the deadline for your assignment or due date for your assignment, you want to make sure you build that time in. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, Sarah Bourgeois, or you can come and see me in the library.